one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Morning, everybody. Let's move on down to item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the May 8th meeting.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve the minutes of the May 8th meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
Make a motion to recess the Commissioners' meeting, open the salary board at still 9 a.m.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to recess Commissioners' open salary board. All in favor? Aye. We move to the salary board. All right, salary board is open at 9:01.
I don't see the minutes for the salary board. How am I missing it?
It's right behind the salary board agenda.
Oh, it's behind this thing? Oh,
Okay, item number 1.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the May 8th salary board.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve the minutes of the May 8th salary board. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Are you here for that one? Okay. It's okay. I can't remember which one you missed now. Item number 2.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 2 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 2 on the agenda, creates a temporary part-time position of Assistant Director of Elections Voter Registration. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so carried. Any public comment on the salary board? Hearing none. Item 3.
I'll make a motion to close salary board and return to the Commissioners' meeting at 9:02.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to close the salary board, return to the Commissioners meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so carried. Treasurer, have a wonderful
Oh,
day.
you as well.
Congratulations.
Short and sweet to the point.
I returned at 9:02. Item number 3.
Make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 3 on the agenda, approve the cash disbursements, electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Item number 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 4 on the agenda, to ratify or approve the following seminar requests or payments for seminar requests. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so carried. Item number 5.
Make a motion to approve item number 5 with to ratify an appointment
To ratify.
because it was back to May 1st.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 5, to ratify and appoint the following to the Susquehanna County Tourism Board as so listed. Questions or comments? All in favor? Aye, so carried. Item 6.
From May to April 29th, okay? I thought it said April 29th on the other one. I thought I just read that. Is that on the salary board? Okay, effective on April 29th. Motion approved from under here, effective on April 29th. See what?
Where is that?
Right here. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, the minutes are right. Was the motion right on the agenda? I don't have the last agenda here.
It's right there.
I understand that,
Yeah, I know.
that's just the minutes.
So we're on.
I guess,
We can
I-
just approve it.
yeah, but I approved the minutes and they were not the minutes that happened.
Effective on April 29th.
All right, let's fix this first and then we can move from here. I need a motion to approve item 6 first.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 6.
Second.
Motion Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 6 on the agenda, to amend termination Marjorie Perry from May 6th to April 29th. Questions or comments?
What's her position?
She was Assistant Director of Voter Reg. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, before we go any farther, we need a motion to rescind the motion of the approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion to rescind my original motion and to amend it back to whatever it would really say, May 6th, as it happened.
I'll second that.
Motion to rescind the original motion and amend it to correct the, where was it, right here. The termination date back to May 6th in the agenda, or in the minutes. Any other questions or comments on that? All in favor? Aye. So the minutes gotta get fixed, the minutes gotta say what they actually were. And then the minutes of this meeting will do the correction to what we did. Item number 7.
Make a motion to approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 7 on the agenda to approve, ratify and approve the hiring of Diane Catracci of Montrose to the position of temporary part-time assistant director of elections. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 8.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 8 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 8 on the agenda to approve the transfer of Samantha Rosal from full-time union eligible position telecommunicator to the union eligible position of part-time telecommunicator. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item number 9.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 9 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 9 on the agenda, approve the transfer of Matthew Snow from full-time corrections officer to part-time corrections officer. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so carried. Item 10.
Make a motion to approve item number 10 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 10 on the agenda, approve the transfer of James Kircho from the position of part-time corrections to the open union eligible position of full-time corrections. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. 11.
Make a motion to approve item number 11 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 11 on the agenda to accept with regret the resignation of Anthony Bartox from the position of corrections sergeant effective end of day May 27th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 12.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 12 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 12 on the agenda, accept the hiring of Josh Goff in New Milford to the open full-time union eligible position of telecommunicator trainee at a rate of $12.50 per hour. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 13.
Make a motion to approve item number 13 on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 13 on the agenda, accept with regret resignation for retirement of Mildred Fetterman from the position of District Justice Office Manager, effective end of day June 5th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 14.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 14 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 14 on the agenda, accept with regret the resignation of retirement of Sherry Whitney from the position of First Deputy Recorder of Deeds, effective end of day June 5th, 2019. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 15.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 15 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 15 on the agenda to acknowledge the transfer of Kim Morgan of Montrose from the union eligible full-time position of District Justice Assistant to the open union eligible full-time position of District Justice Office Manager, Montrose. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
16.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 16 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 16 on the agenda, approve the following tax claim bureau exoneration request as so stated. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 17.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 17 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 17 on the agenda, to approve resolution 2019-02 designating the chief clerk as the authorized signatory of execution of documents, notices, contracts, and management of projects through PennDOT's reimbursement agreement RAS system. Questions or comments? Yes.
She can be the signatory only for PennDOT's documents, is that what it's
No,
saying?
not just for PennDOT, but able to sign for the PennDOT projects, in addition to all the other stuff. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 18.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 18 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 18 on the agenda, approve resolution 2019-03 designating Bruce Butler, Department of Public Safety Director and 911 Coordinator as the authorized agent to execute for and on behalf of the Susquehanna County Hazard Mitigation Plan update for the purpose of obtaining financial assistance for the PDM grant. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 19.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 19 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 19 on the agenda, to approve proclamation 2019-15 Child Welfare Professionals Appreciation Week, June 6th through June 12th recognition. Questions or comments? Well, we have a lot of people here from the Child Welfare Professional Group, don't we? So, in appreciation of Appreciations Week coming, we thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and the work you do to help the children in our communities. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 20.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 20 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 20 on the agenda, to approve proclamation 2019-16 Emergency Medical Services Week, May 19th through the 25th recognition. Questions or comments? Anybody here from Emergency Medical Services? That's not, well, even though they're not here, we do appreciate their very hard services that they do, and we know it's a area that we have a lot of issues with getting volunteers, so we appreciate everything they do for the county and for all the citizens. With that being said, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so carried. Item 21.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 21 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 21, to open the award the following the review of the solicitor and the engineering firm, the sealed bids for correctional building roof renovation. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's see what we got. See what this is gonna cost us. Alright, this one's out of Grim Construction. There's all kinds of numbers here. So, $372,621, plus there's unit pricing for items for lumber and other issues, which are basically, so that's $372,621. This is from J.M. Young and Sons in Belleville, Pennsylvania.
Is that one done more roofing, that person?
Alright, this one, let's see, the base on this one is $398,500. And this one is out of Dunmore Roofing. And let's see, this one is Price of poker gets higher. This one's $422,520. This is on Alvetti and Scranton. And this one's $398,800. So there are base prices, and then there's also other pricing for add-ons. This will all go to the solicitor and to the engineers for their review. We will announce at the next meeting who was the bid winner. Okay. Public comment. Yes,
I was gonna ask about the roof. What are they doing for almost 400,000?
replacing the roof.
Replacing the whole roof, the rafters?
No, just the roof itself.
This is over here on the conservation?
No, it's the jail.
Oh, this is for the jail. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I read.
Yeah.
It's for the jail. It's that extensive. Wow, so expensive.
Well, actually, yeah, very expensive. We actually have another roof on the old gym up here we have to do this year that's failed, so that one will have to be done this year too.
On the old, what is it?
The old gym, the old school, the building that's in the back part of this building.
You call that the old gym?
Yeah, it used to be a gym.
Oh,
Used to be a school back in the days. So that roof has failed, so that'll have to get replaced this year also. Okay, any other public comment? Vera?
well, she wanted to speak.
No, that's all right. Okay, you can go there.
I wanted to ask, I looked up Diaz's company, Susquehanna Transfer,
Yep,
and in his, what the company is about, it says that they're able to take waste from the greater northeastern Pennsylvania area besides southern tier of New York. Do you remember that being the original plan? Because I thought it was only going to be garbage from our county that he was going to take and consolidate somehow and transport.
I don't know what he's applied to for DEP, but that would be under his permits from DEP as to what areas.
Well, what I'm asking is, do you remember that originally when he was talking about it and trying to get support for it, that he was going to use garbage from beyond our county?
Well, I think that you're maybe overstating and oversimplifying using garbage from New York State. I don't think he's gonna be taking garbage from New York State, bringing it down here to haul it back to New York State. So, there may be small carriers that are out there like we have around here with Susquehanna or whatever the name of that one is, with the little trucks around here. You know, those are the ones that are gonna go there. Anybody that's got a large garbage truck's not gonna go to his facility to dump garbage.
So why is he mentioning greater northeastern PA, which means beyond our county and the southern tier? He's going to take waste, which I never heard originally in his plan.
Well, I can tell you is you need to talk to him and talk to DEP. We have
I'm
nothing
just
to
wondering what
do.
you guys know. Did you ever
We
know that?
we don't know anything. All we know is he was putting a transfer station in and that's it. So where he's
So
getting it
I'm
from or what he's doing, that's between him and DEP and the township and everybody else.
Well, how do you feel about that? I mean, taking waste from beyond our county? Do you
Well,
have
I
any
have no
opinion,
comment on it. It
anybody?
has nothing to do with the county commissioners. We have no comment on it. What do you need?
And you have no comment, even the others, are you speaking for them too?
I'm speaking for everybody. Your turn.
I just wanted to, election last night was very long and
Yeah.
very long.
Very long.
It was a late night. But I just wanted to publicly thank Chief Clerk Hyde for his assistance with like a little technical issue that I was having for the work I needed to do on my end, and he helped resolve that. So I just wanted to thank him.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
It was a long night, and there's still a lot more work to be done. The return board will be very busy, so.
My end is done.
Anybody else?
Can you explain the process of how they will count everything? When all the count will be done? When will it be certified?
The return board meets on Friday, and the return board will start going through everything on Friday. And it may take, and Monday's a holiday, so it'll probably take the good part of next week to finish it and certify the election.
Okay.
Anybody, anything else? Yes.
I'd like to ask Betsy, the latest on the Lyme task force. Do you have like a website for that besides what's on the county?
No, just what's on the county.
Are you
Yep.
thinking about having a website so people can access that too, besides the county?
No, we weren't. We were just gonna put it, use the county website. It's a county task force.
And the county website's under redesign, so,
It is?
yes. And then once it gets redesigned, it'll have more bells and whistles.
What about, do you have meetings every month, public meetings? Do you?
Nope, we don't. We had a meeting at the beginning of the year, an organizational meeting, and we planned what we wanted to do, and we had an event in the spring, which we usually do with a doctor, and then we do informational tables at different events throughout the summer, and we've discussed having another event in the fall.
Isn't that part of a task force to have meetings every month?
I think we're okay as long as we have one once a year.
Once a year is the only thing required, from what you understand?
Yes.
And then the board, how many people are on the board at this point?
I think there's about 10 of us, I believe.
Do you have anybody on the board that has Lyme disease?
Yes.
If you have a lot of questions on the tick task force, you can meet with Elizabeth after. I'm sure she'd be glad to meet with you. Anybody got anything else? Yes.
Anything about the transportation secretary, any updates since the last meeting that you spoke about, that she was surprised at the condition of the roads?
Next meeting is, I believe, is June 10th in Harrisburg with the legislators and the secretary. And that's when we'll hear more information at that time.
So she was shocked at the condition of the roads?
Yes, as I said in the previous meeting, yes. Anything else?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Third that. Is it I third that?
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you for
Have a
waiting.
great day, folks.
God bless you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
I feel hungover. So do I.
Oh, man.
Once you hit a certain age, if you
Hungover
stay,
or run over?
if you